Hello 12th class students, welcome to our mathematics class. Students, in our previous video we have completed first 4 sum of exercise 9.7. Now we will continue with our fifth sum. In the fifth question, first part, we are to evaluate integration of cos inverse x dx. ऑब्वियसली स्टूडेंट्स यहाँ पे आपको इनवर्स ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिक फंक्शन दे रखा है, तो साथ में कुछ नहीं है, तो वहाँ पे हम जैसे हमने लॉगरिथमिक वालों में अगर कुछ नहीं होता था तो 1 से मल्टीप्लाई किया था, तो यहाँ पे भी हम जो है कोस इनवर्स एक्स को कोस इनवर्स एक्स इंटू 1 लिख सकते हैं. ठीक है. नाउ वी कैन दिस 1 कैन बी considered as the algebraic function. So we are having product of two function. One of the function is inverse trigonometric and other is algebraic function. And according to Eilert rule, we'll take the inverse trigonometric function as the first function and the algebraic function as the second function. So by integrating by parts, the rule says first function as it is, integration of the second minus integration of differential coefficient of the first function into integration of the second dx plus constant of integration. तो यहाँ पे हमने फर्स्ट फंक्शन कोस इनवर्स एक्स लिया है, सेकेंड 1 लिया है, तो यहाँ पे हमने सभी यहाँ पे वैल्यूज पुट कर दी. आफ्टर दैट इंटीग्रेशन ऑफ 1 इज x and differentiation of cos inverse x is minus 1 upon root of 1 minus x square, and integration of 1 is again x. After solving, we are having here x cos inverse x minus 1 by 2. This 1 by 2 से 2 से हमने multiply divide कर दिया, because you can see that we can the differentiation of 1 minus x square will be minus 2x, and we know that integration of function to the power n into its differentiation will be function to the power n plus 1 upon n plus 1. ओके. तो यहाँ पे हमारी पावर जो है, साथ में हमारे पास डिफरेंशिएशन आ गया फंक्शन का, तो जो फंक्शन की जो पावर है वो 1 इंक्रीज हो जाएगी और उसी से डिवाइड हो जाएगा. तो यहाँ पे 1 इंक्रीज करेंगे हाफ माइनस हाफ को, तो विल गेट हाफ, पॉजिटिव हाफ. सो इन दिस वे वी गेट हेयर minus 1 by 2, and integration of this will be minus 1 upon x square, its power minus 1 by 2 plus 1, that is 1 by 2 upon this same power 1 by 2 here. Okay, 1 by 2 and 1 by 2 get cancelled from the numerator denominator. In this way we are having x cos inverse x minus root, this power half can be written as root 1 minus x square plus c. This is our required answer. Now come to our sixth sum. In the second part, here we are to evaluate integration of x cot inverse x dx. Here you can see we are given product of two function. One of the function is inverse trigonometric and another is algebraic. So obviously according to Eilert rule, we will take cot inverse x as the first function and second the algebraic, that is x. Now integrating by parts, first function as it is, integration of the second minus integration of differential coefficient of the first function into integration of the second dx plus constant of integration. So here we are having integration of x is cot in x square by 2, and differentiation of cot inverse x is minus 1 upon 1 plus x square into integration of x is x square by 2. Now after solving, यू कैन सी ये हमारा बिल्कुल उसी टाइप का आ गया जब हमारे पास हमने कहा था कि न्यूमरेटर और डिनोमिनेटर दोनों में आपकी पॉलिनोमियल फंक्शन सेम डिग्री का हो. तो हम क्या करते हैं, हम फंक्शन जो आपका न्यूमरेटर डिनोमिनेटर को सेम बना लेते हैं बाय एडिंग और सब्ट्रैक्टिंग द कांस्टेंट. सो हियर यू कैन सी वी कैन ऐड एंड सब्ट्रैक्ट 1. In this way, after splitting up, we are having 1 minus 1 upon 1 plus x square. When we integrate, integration of 1 is x and integration of 1 upon 1 plus x square is tangent inverse x. Okay, so in this way we are having half x plus x square by 2 cot inverse x minus half tangent inverse x plus c. This is our required integral. Now come to our seventh question. In the second part, we are to evaluate sine inverse x upon integration of sine inverse x upon 1 minus x square its power 3 by 2. Now this power 3 by 2 can be splitted as 1 plus 1 by 2, and power 1 can be written as 1 minus x square, and power half, that is root of 1 minus x square. Now we know that differentiation of sine inverse x is 1 upon root of 1 minus x square dx. So we can put here sine inverse x t. Now its a differentiation 1 upon root of 1 minus x square dx will be equals to dt. Okay, also this x will be equals to sine t. Okay, when we use these result here, the integral becomes integration of sine inverse x is t, and 1 upon 1 minus x square dx is dt. So we are having here integration of t upon 1 minus sine square t dt, and 1 minus sine square x is always cos square x. So we are having here cos square t, and 1 upon cos is secant. So we are having here integration of t secant square t dt. Here we are having product of two functions. One of the function is algebraic, other is trigonometric. So according to Euler rule, our algebraic function will be taken as the first function and trigonometric as the second. So according to our integration by parts rule, the first function as it is integration of second minus integration of differential coefficient of the first function into integration of the second function dt plus constant of integration. Now integration of secant square t is tangent t, and differentiation of t is 1, and integration of secant square t is again tangent t. So in this way we are having here t tangent t minus integration of 1 into tangent t, that is integration of tangent t dt plus c. Now integration of tangent t is minus log of cos t, or we can say log of secant t. So we are having here negative outside, so we can take minus log of cos t, integration of tangent t. Minus minus become plus. So in this way we are having I equals to t tangent t plus log of cos mod of cos t plus c. Now when we have substituted, you can see that we have substituted sine inverse x t, that is x equals to sine t. From here we can find out the value of cos t and tangent t, and at last we will substitute all these value here. Okay, when we open this, देखिए यहाँ पे x sin t है, so obviously cos t is equals to root of 1 minus sin square t, that is 1 upon root of 1 minus x square, and tangent t is sin t upon cos t, and sin t is x and cos t is root of 1 minus x square. In this way tangent t is equals to x upon root of 1 minus x square, and t is sin inverse x. We will use all these value here. Here we are having t tangent t minus plus log of cos t plus c. So in place of t will put sin inverse x, and in place of tangent t will put x upon root of 1 minus x square plus log of cos t. Log of, in place of cos t will put root of 1 minus x square plus c. Now this root of 1 minus x square means we are having log of 1 minus x square, its power half, and when we are having log then this power come in the front. ओके, मल्टीप्लाई हो जाती है पावर फ्रंट में, तो यहाँ पे जो पावर हाफ है ये आगे आ जाएगी. वी विल हैव हियर हाफ log of 1 minus x square. In this way we are having I equals to x sin inverse x upon root of 1 minus x square plus half log of 1 minus x square plus c. This is our required integral. Now in its fourth part, here we are to evaluate integration of tangent inverse of 2x upon 1 minus x square dx. ये हमने इन्वर्स ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिक फंक्शन में भी डिस्कस किया था कि अंदर हम ऐसी चीज़ सब्स्टिट्यूट करते हैं x की वैल्यू कि हमारा सॉल्व होने के बाद टेंजेंट इन्वर्स ऑफ टेंजेंट समथिंग कुछ आए जिससे हमारा सिंप्लीफाई हो जाए. सो ऑब्वियसली वी नो दैट 2 टेंजेंट x अपॉन 1 माइनस टेंजेंट स्क्वायर x ऑलवेज इक्वल्स टू tangent 2x. So we can put here x tangent t. In this way we are having dx secant square t dt. We'll use here this result. We'll have I equals to tangent inverse 2 tangent t upon 1 minus tangent square t secant square t dt, and this is the formula for tangent to 2t, and tangent inverse of tangent x always equals to x. In this way we are having here 2t into secant square t dt. So you can see now we are having the product of one algebraic and one trigonometric function. So using the Eilert rule, algebraic as the first function and trigonometric is the second function. Now we can use the integrating by parts rule. So here we will have first function as it is, integration of the second minus integration of differential coefficient of the first function into integration or integral of second function dx dt here because t का फंक्शन है प्लस c. ठीक है, तो यहाँ पे देखिए इंटीग्रेशन ऑफ सेकेंड स्क्वायर टी टेंजेंट टी, डिफरेंशिएशन ऑफ टी इज 1 एंड इंटीग्रेशन ऑफ सेकेंड स्क्वायर टी इज tangent t. 1 into tangent t we are having here integration of tangent t dt, and integration of tangent t is minus log of cos t. This minus minus become plus, so we are having twice of t tangent t plus log of mod of cos t plus c. Now again we have substituted tangent x equals to tangent t, that is t equals to tangent inverse x. ओके, ऑल्सो ये जो टेंजेंट टी है वहाँ से हम जो है साइन टी कोस टी ये सभी वैल्यूज निकाल सकते हैं. टेंजेंट टी आपका क्या होता है सीकेंट स्क्वायर टी माइनस 1. ओके, और सीकेंट से हम कोस पे जा सकते हैं. तो देखिए ये सभी जब हमने इवेल्युएट किया, देखिए इस तरीके से कोस टी 1 अपॉन सीकेंट टी होता है एंड सीकेंट आपका क्या होता है 1 प्लस रूट ऑफ 1 प्लस टेंजेंट स्क्वायर टी, और टेंजेंट टी की हमारे पास वैल्यू है एक्स. सो वी आर हैविंग हेयर कोस टी इक्वल्स टू 1 अपॉन रूट ऑफ 1 प्लस एक्स स्क्वायर. वी कैन यूज दिस वैल्यू हेयर in place of log of cos t. So we, in place of cos t will use 1 upon root of 1 plus x square. Also t is tangent inverse x and tangent t is x. So in this way we are having I equals to 2x tangent inverse x. देखिए यहाँ पे जो ये पावर थी जो हमारा 1 अपॉन रूट ऑफ 1 माइनस एक्स स्क्वायर है, तो ये हम लिख सकते हैं 1 प्लस एक्स स्क्वायर टू द पावर माइनस 1/2, क्योंकि डिनोमिनेटर में पॉजिटिव पावर है तो न्यूमरेटर में जाके पावर नेगेटिव हो जाएगी. रूट का मीन्स पावर हाफ है. ठीक है, तो नेगेटिव हाफ ये जो पावर है ये आपकी लॉग जब हमारा अप्लाई होता है तो आगे मल्टीप्लाई हो जाएगी. तो वी आर हैविंग हेयर 2 इंटू माइनस 1/2 log of 1 plus x square. This 2 get cancelled. So in this way I is equals to 2x tangent inverse x plus minus minus log 1 plus x square plus c. This is our required result. Now come to our 7th question, 8th part. Here we are to evaluate integration of cos inverse x its whole square dx. सो ऑब्वियसली ये हमारा जो है कॉम्प्लिकेटेड फंक्शन है, तो हम जो पावर फंक्शन के अंदर जो फंक्शन है इसको सिंपल फंक्शन मान लेते हैं. ठीक है, अलजेब्रिक की फॉर्म में चेंज कर लेते हैं. कोस इनवर्स एक्स लेट अस सब्स्टिट्यूटेड इक्वल्स टू टी. इन दिस वे एक्स इक्वल्स टू कोस टी. Okay, so its differentiation will be dx and differentiation of cos t is minus sin t dt. So in place of dx we will put minus sin t dt. In place of cos inverse x we will put t. Okay, in this way we are having I equals to integration of minus t square sin t dt. Now this is the product of two function. One is the function is algebraic and other is trigonometric. According to Eilert rule, the algebraic will be the first function and trigonometric will be the second function. So we'll open the rule. We'll have integration first function as it is, integration of the second function plus, because we are having here minus, so जो हमारा प्लस वाला है वो नेगेटिव हो जाएगा और नेगेटिव वाला पॉजिटिव. साइन चेंज हो गया हमारे. ठीक है, integration of differential coefficient of the first function into integral of the second function dt plus c. Now integration of sin t is minus cos t, differentiation of t square is 2t and integration of sin t is minus cos t. So we'll have here I equals to t square minus t square minus minus become plus t square cos t plus integration of 2t into minus cos t dt. So again we are having product of algebraic function and trigonometric function. Algebraic को first लेते हैं, trigonometric को second function. Again integrating by parts. Here we'll have first function as it is, integration of the second function minus integration of differential coefficient of the first and integral of the second dt plus c. Now integration of cos t is sin t and differentiation of t is 1 and integration of cos t is sin t. So we are having here I equals to t square cos t minus 2 into t sin t minus integration of sin t dt plus c. Integration of sin t is minus cos t. Okay. Now we'll use by using our substitution. वहाँ से हम cos t sin t ये सभी values find out करेंगे. We have substituted cos inverse x equals to t, that is cos t equals to x. If cos t is x, then sin t is obviously 1 minus root of 1 minus cos square t, and cos t is x. So we are having sin t equals to root of 1 minus x square. We'll use these two result here. Our integral becomes t in place of t cos inverse x. Cos inverse x is whole square. In place of cos t, x minus 2 in place of t cos inverse x. In place of sin t, root of 1 minus x square minus 2 in place of cos t, x plus c. This is our required integral. So I hope students you understood all the sums. So today your homework is to solve sums of 5th to 7th of exercise 9.7 in your fair notebook. Thank you. Have a nice day.